My ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. Hope everybody's having a great start to the week. As promised yesterday, I said I would come on today and we would take a look at the second deck of the 8 decks that Cheryl from the Oneness Emporium and I showcased during the spotlight on upcoming decks. And this one is Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle, which is it's written by Angie Sullins and the artwork is by Eva Boniva. This presentation is beautiful. It's by US Games. I love this kind of side opening here and the design. I'm just going to read the back. It says, Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle and Book Set. A legendary author once showed us why the wild things are. So this is based on this book. This one is the 50th anniversary edition, because this story originates in the 1960s. I think it was 1967, 64. Don't know if it tells you. 64 at the front. And it's the story of the young boy Max, who puts on his wolf suit, and his bedroom, when he's sent to bed for being naughty, his bedroom turns into this land, and he gets in a boat and sails and he meets the wild things. So it takes 5 minutes to read it. But yeah, so I bought the 50th anniversary edition a few years back. And this, obviously there's other characters in this deck, but it said a legendary author once showed us where the wild things are. Whilst you can search the pages of story, climb the mountains and swim the oceans of our planet to seek them out, the original wildlings live in the realm of psyche. Critters of all shapes and sizes dwell there, and our lives are better if we seek to discover and understand them. Use the oracle cards and the lushly illustrated guidebook to discover the wildlings of your own inner forest of psyche. Dare to join the wild rumpus. And the wild rumpus is what they do in the book. Set includes 45 silver gilt-edged cards, and the gilding on this is beautiful. A 112-page full-colour guidebook and organza string pouch. I actually put the organza string pouch back the other day, but this is what you get with it. So yeah, beautiful. Look at these little mushrooms here. So we open it up, and on the inside it says, there remains a remnant of wild magic in this world. Seek it and you will find it. Seek it with all your heart and you will one day become it. And it almost sounds like it's a deck for shadow work or inner child work, certainly, by the way it talks about the place of the wild things is within us and within the realm of our own psyche. So I quite like that. This book looks like a nice book. It's, how many pages? 108. It's about 110, 112 pages. Beautiful full colour artwork. I did make a comment the other day that a lot of the artwork reminds me of Brian Froud. Listen to the music of your soul. Retract. Oh, look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Really gorgeous. I'm just going to bring the camera down a little bit because I'm conscious we're quite far away. That's a little bit better, so you can see the book more clearly now. It's the same cover design as on the box. This is a nice sturdy box as well, and I really like this. This is raised up, you can actually feel the texture, and it's this kind of gloss. I think they call it spot printing, don't they, on a matte background, which is really nice. It's a very tactile experience, the packaging. So let's have a look on the inside. Wisdom of the Wild Things. Again, it's saying what it says on the back there, but it goes into more depths. Those creatures who live in the woodlands of the psyche focus on action. Then there's winged walkers and winged beings who live in the airy realms. So watery depths. So again, it's telling you, it feels very elemental here, but it's telling you about the types of critters that live, you know, either inhabit the sky, the watery depths, or in the woodlands. So the winged beings live in the airy realms. They tend to show up as flights of fancy, creative impulse, play and imagination. Daydreamers spend a lot of time here. And then, yeah, woodland is action, the things getting done. They're obsessed with things like practicality, provisions and planning. The watery depths contain mermaids of memory, dream spirits and messages from ancestors. So, like in the book so far, how to use the deck. It's short on rules. There's no wrong way to use the deck. Should you be so inclined, use the cards to wallpaper your kitchen till it looks like a portrait gallery from Magical Otherware. I like that. But if you wish to use this deck for its oracle purpose, remember the importance of play and don't take yourself or these messages too seriously. Wow. Okay. So there's a lot to read. Well, a fair bit to read. And then we go into the cards. So you can see the full colour image on this side. And then you get your number, the card title, and then a write-up for each one. All the way through until we get to the end. And we've got a bit about the artist. And that's Eva Boniva, but her name is Eva Torinent. And the author Angie Sullins here. Oh, you can find poetry and words of encouragement. And then there's a book, Doorways and Dreamfields, A True Fairy Tale. So, yeah, nice, compact book. Let's have a look at the cards. This is the underneath of the box, as you can see here. Nice image. This is a sealed insert as well, which I always appreciate because I hate when cards get trapped underneath. Now the gilding on this deck is magnificent. It's like Cheryl described it as a gunmetal, and yeah, it is just like that. But it's this nice metallic grey. The ribbon as well here is identical. So a lot of thoughts got into the packaging. This kind of reminds me of one of the Mary L releases. I think it was before it was recalled, but I managed to get a copy. I've got 4 different versions of Mary L. And it has that same kind of feel. It's very smooth, it's beautiful. These are the backs. It's like a little chihuahua, doesn't it? It's fully reversible. The cards are glossy, so if that's not your bag, you can see here they've got a glossy sheen to them. But yeah, let's go through them. In terms of size, people always like to know size. As an oracle deck, they're not huge like some oracles can be, but against a standard tarot, then you can see it's just a little bit taller and a little bit wider. Okay, so let's I need to make sure I've not got a glare from the ring light. There we are. So card number 1 is beginnings. As you can see here, it would have been cool, but I suppose maybe copyright reasons, it would have been cool if the character Max from the book Where the Wild Things Are was the, you know, starting his journey into the land where the wild things are. But we've got this little character here, and it's beginnings. So the first card is beginnings. We have communion, which which is very nice. This kind of reminds me a little bit of, oh, who's the Jasmine Beckett Griffiths kind of art with the big eyes? Invite your monster to tea. And as I was saying the other day, you know, you could be forgiven for thinking, oh, it's another cutesy deck. You know, it's very cute. And I mean, come on, it is cute. There is cuteness to this deck. But also, you know, if you're going to be looking within, as the book tells you should, to look into your own psyche, then we need to see things warts and all, don't we? So I like a deck that has balance for that type of work particularly. So here we've got Invite Your Monster to Tea, which I think, you know, is, for me, that's recognising that we do have a monster, we do have demons, but, you know, bringing that to the surface and, in a sense, inviting it to tea is, you know, communicating with it, getting to know your inner monster, spending time with it, because then when we know what we're facing, then we can, you know, we can kind of take action, can't we? Be yourself. That reminds me of the phrase, be yourself, everybody else is taken. We have transition. These creatures are really unusual, aren't they? Look at this. This is like almost like a sweet wrapper. Play. Let yourself be carried. Remember the bones. Then we have bravely go. Laughter heals. It's ironic that I did laugh when I saw that image. Intentional stillness. Get untangled. Isn't the artwork incredible though? Bring on the haggitude. Harvest. Retract. Wow, love this. Look at these trees. Beware the happy toxins. Oh gosh, we have to. I was talking about this today actually at work about positive toxic positivity. We do have to be aware of that because it can be quite damaging. It really can. Protect your boundaries. Conjure the magic. Look at that. These little bunnies that's being manifested. Listen to the music of your soul. This is from the front of the box and book. Gratitude or forgiveness. Listen to the little creature in your belly. How many times have we ignored that? I'm a lot better at that these days. Bloom in the mud. It reminds me of a Nichiren Buddhist quote, where Nam-myoho Renge-kyo signifies the deeper the mud, the more beautiful the lotus blooms. We need mud in our lives to be able to blossom and bloom sometimes. Restore innocence. Alchemize pain. Don your witch hat. See that? Do you see what I mean though about the balance in these cards? It's not all rainbows and unicorns. You know, there's some real work here to do. Unconditional self-acceptance. What an image. Oh, I love this. Mind that monkey. Not my monkey, not my circus. Beware the shame creature. Here's your do-over. I'm really digging this. I think this is a brilliant deck for introspection and self-reflection. Take action, cultivate story, guard the nesting ground. Oh, cute. Embrace effortlessness. Light the candle of grace. Look how she's all melting. Honor your body as friend. Love this image. This is one of my favorite images. Remember the ruby. I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna put that to one side. I want to just have a look at what you get in the book, and I think I'll look at that card. Quiet the anxiety monster. Oh my gosh. Focus. Remember who you are. Some real profound messages. This is the backs, isn't it? Navigate with flow. Allow anger. Bury your dead. Tend to your partnerships. Quest into subconscious. And the final one, oh look at these little snakes in her hair, is welcome the unwelcome. Welcome the unwelcome. Yeah, there's a lot of depth. There's a lot of depth with this. It's not what it initially appears, I think, because that's a lot of work to do to be able to get to a place where you can welcome the unwelcome. I've done a video, it's on here if you search for it, called The Uninvited Visitor. And that, you know, that alone challenges me, welcome the unwelcome. But it's work that needs to be done. So 36, remember the wooby, whoever the wooby are. Okay, so 36, remember the wooby. Remember that blanket you had as a child. The one that comforted you with its mere touch. Oh my gosh, yes, my comfort blanket. Or the special stuffed animal or toy that connected you with your own ease. That feeling is the wooby, and it is the center of your belonging. Belonging is the center of the universe. Forget about the practical adult world for a while. Embrace the wooby. The books, films, poems, music, and nature that put you back in touch with your own nature, inspiring you to remember who you really are beyond your own circumstances. That is what's calling you right now. Answer. The Little Prince taught us, that which is essential is invisible to the eye. Close your eyes to see. Tell reality to bite it. When you're ready to deal with it again, it'll be waiting for you. You'll always find proof of what you seek. So stop looking at the ways you don't fit in. Refuse to take account of what displeases or hurts or frustrates you. Spend this time falling in love with all the ways you belong to the planet and to your sacred, gorgeous heart. Isn't that lovely? This is written beautifully. Wow. So, I mean, this deck is going to stay on my desk for a bit because there's a lot here to work with. I think really as a cautionary note, I think whenever you're going to embark on some kind of introspection, self-reflection, inner child work, shadow work, however you want to deem it, then we need to be in the right space. But this kind of deck with its quite, I would say, subtle images, you know, they're not even the ones that are, you know, supposed to be a little bit scary are quite soft and comforting. You know, I think it's a good place to start anyway. So yeah, love it for an oracle deck, and I'm not a huge oracle lover. Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle, I think it's wonderful. Let me know if you've ordered it or you've just received it. I know it's not been out long, even if it is out. It's not quite out for another couple of weeks here in the UK yet. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this deck, and thank you for watching. Until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.